Hello guys, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. So with the new iPhone 14 being released, I thought it might be relevant to talk about what I think about my iPhone 13 after using it for the past 6 months and if I'm going to upgrade for the iPhone 14. Well, if we talk a little bit about the design, I absolutely love the design of the iPhone 13. For me, it has the perfect size and the perfect weight, and basically it just looks great. When I first bought it, I actually considered buying the Samsung S22 instead quite a lot. So I went down to the store and tried both phones out. And like it's been for many years now, Apple is just the kings of design. It just feels and looks better than the competitors. At least that's my opinion. And to this day I still believe that the iPhone 13 is one of the absolutely best looking phones on the market. And that includes the iPhone 14 series, which I know doesn't say much because they're almost identical, but you get the point. Performance wise, one of the main reasons why I considered buying the Samsung S22 instead of the iPhone 13 was that the S22 got 120Hz and the iPhone 13 only got 60. And when you stand with a 60Hz phone and a 120Hz phone next to each other, the difference is really big. But I can honestly say that it hasn't annoyed me one single time after I bought the iPhone that it's only 60Hz. And I guess that's the thing. It's so easy to tell yourself that you absolutely need 120Hz or the best camera on the market, the fastest chip and so on. But the truth is probably for the big majority of us that we don't need the best of the best. This is the first time I have bought the standard iPhone instead of the Pro or Plus edition, and the performance is excellent. It's just a great phone. It's super fast, apps almost never crashes and so on. And if you're already an Apple user, it's just very convenient that it works together with all your other Apple devices. I already use MacBook, AirPods and Apple Watch, which, it's just difficult to switch from Apple to Android once you're in the Apple ecosystem. But if you want to know if the iPhone 13 is the best offer on the market at its price point when it comes to the specs, the answer is no. Then it is probably the Samsung S22 you should look for. I'm actually pretty sure that there are several phones with better specs to a better price on the market. But once you are sucked into the Apple ecosystem, it's hard to escape. But hey, it's a great place to be trapped. With the iPhone 13 you get two 12 megapixel cameras and the selfie camera as well. You get all the standard camera modes, but you also get the cinematic mode for videos where it blurs out the background. It's actually a pretty cool feature. The camera is one of the main areas where it for some people could make sense to upgrade to either the iPhone 14 or maybe just the 13 Pro or Pro Max. But again, I genuinely believe that for the absolute majority of us, this camera is more than good enough. I'm very impressed with the quality of both footage and pictures. When it comes to the battery, Apple claims that it can manage up to 19 hours of videos playing in one charge. I use my phone pretty standard, I would say, and my experience is that the battery lasts almost 2 whole days, which for me is very acceptable. After the introduction of Apple's own chips, the battery life on iPhones and Macs have really improved. But what's more interesting is that the health of my battery is still on 100%. On my old iPhone 11 Pro and also my iPhone 8 before that, the health dropped 1 or 2% every couple of months. I don't know what the reason exactly is, but I can just say that there is a big difference. I really feel like Apple have made some major improvements on the battery life over the last couple of years, and that's really great. To this day I still find battery life one of the most important things on a phone. So do I consider buying the iPhone 14? No, I don't, and there are quite a few reasons why. First of all, the design. There's just something weird about spending a whole lot of money on buying a phone that looks more or less identical to the one you already have. And then there's the chip. The iPhone 14 got the same chip as the 13, which is quite interesting. Basically, I just can't find any heavy weighing arguments to why I should upgrade. I would even say that if you don't have either of the two phones at the moment, I would probably still recommend that you take a look at the 13 instead of the iPhone 14. There's quite a lot of money to save, and I just don't think that you're missing out on anything important by getting an iPhone 13 instead. That is all for today, guys. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like it and consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you next time.